All right, it's been a minute, but this will be the trade recap for August 22nd. So, looking at the pre market plan, the market is definitely starting to possibly balance out here. And the main watch I had was if price was able to come up into the 6410, 6420 area and reject. That rejection would then show me that price wants to balance, and I would start looking for shorts to the downside, back under the 6410, possibly under 6400. And the other watch I had is if this 6400 was able to reclaim, show some type of buy and show some type of acceptance, then I would be willing to look for longs into the supply zone. Um, Even though we are possibly starting to balance out, a claim above here would be a very good indication that there's a likely rally into here, continuing this recent upwards movement. So that's exactly what I said here. Let's get into the market. All right. Market opens up and tests this 6410 level and starts to reject. So I'll show you what that looked like. You get that original rejection right at the open, come down, come back up here around 6:30 or 9:33. My bad. Reject again, and then again here 9:34, and you can see some large buyers up here failing, and then this heavy offer loads in after this offer rejected here. So at this point, I'm seeing this as some possible buyers that are getting absorbed that could possibly become trapped. And I'm too late to get an entry down here, but I'm looking, you're kind of waiting for a retest of this offer area to see if buyers can get trapped one more time and if selling can come in off of that. I'm looking for shorts. So I was willing and looking for that setup of the sell off from the 6410s, playing that balance rejection before it actually rejected, before we actually got confirmation it was selling off out of here, because of the information that developed on these moves right here. I was looking for if this could show some type of absorption again, there was a good chance that this thing would drop. But instead, we got a very aggressive break of the level. So at that point, I'm now watching for what I said previously. I'm looking for possible signs of buying or possible signs of acceptance above 6410 to get a nice quick move into the 6425 supply. So we get large buying, breaks through these offers, large buying above. This shows strength to me. This shows momentum. This shows that buyers probably have an agenda to move price up. And now I'm waiting for a good entry level, a good pullback to key level where I can get long and then have those buyers come in after me and push into my target. So wait for an aggressive retest. We get it right into our key level, 6410 area. And one other thing I almost forgot to mention is on the break of 6410, we left behind this low volume node, which it got retested again, and this filled up a little bit more. But this is still just about what it looked like when I entered. There was just a little bit less volume up here. But right here at that key level, you can see a low volume node that formed on the break, which just is added confluence that one, there was buyers on the break, and two, if it does hold, that's just added confluence, that there might be a passive buyer sitting there now. But the main thing that made me enter was this aggressive pullback into our key level. You see this bid get filled. That bid getting filled shows me there's a possible passive buyer sitting here at this previous key level, previous momentum, low volume node, all that combined. Passive buyer possibly sitting right here with an agenda to push the market up higher. I get in long. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. I lose 3 points. I got in at the 13.25s right here. If I'm wrong, my stop is down here at 10.75, and I can walk away from that setup and wait for something else to develop. We get a nice push up, very nice push up. I get my first scale right around here at 2R, just 6 points. And then my next target was, or my plan for the rest of my position was either trailing stops or get out on that push into supply. We'll pull up the order chart. Here's our long at 13.25, first exit in 19.25. These next two exits were taken on trailings. again with this one, and then this one was taken at supply, also on a trailing stop loss. I definitely think the only contract I am kind of upset about my management was on this one. This was my fifth scale. I was already two-thirds out of my position at this point. I should have really let this one ride out into supply. But at the end of the day, 2R was the minimum scale, and we're getting better at holding targets, two targets. So yeah, that's it for that trade. You can see price came down. Price came down and tested that low volume node key level again and just freaking boomed. I don't even know. There had to have been news. Yeah, that's crazy. Um, like that one candlestick is more range than we had seen in previous hold days this week. So I don't know what to think of it, really. We'll have to see what the market does, if it can hold above this support, if we see some type of resistance come in. But that's not for us to decide. We are here to react to what the market tells us. And yeah, that's all we can do as traders. So we'll be back Monday.